So welcome to this preview of the Serie A match day. I'm not sure, also 10. When you get this your own access to this tool, Betmaster tool, that I'm showing you here and that I'm working with and that I'm compiling the prices with and that I'm doing those previews with, and I'm compiling the worldwide prices for plenty of leagues, also Champions League, World Cup qualifiers I've done now. And if you do so, then you find this starting stream, or you build up your own tree of the leagues that you booked and the leagues you are interested in and that you are working with. You see that I'm doing quite a few, which means you can't be too comfortable with all of them, but I'm trying my best, especially showing you how the tool works, which is more important than at the moment to do this professional betting stuff itself, which I've done for plenty of years. And I'm doing the same thing as I've done for the Premier League and La Liga. I'm doing this here. I'm compiling the prices in my head or out of my head. I don't know what the term is, but I'm trying to work out the prices and compare these with the thoughts of the tool. The tool is turning my settings or my ideas of the league into prices, probabilities, and so on. And of course, I can still doubt these, and I can doubt this. I can have doubts everywhere, which is very welcome, other to the German commentators who seem to always know what was to happen, but they only tell us after it happened that they knew this was going to come. Also, it's a matter of probabilities, and there's small margins. It's hard to argue about this is 50%. No, this is 55%. This is very hard to argue, but this is what we try to make a living of, or where we try to be better. These 5% in the compilation would always be enough to beat market. So if we are 5% better, so to say, closer coming to, then we would easily make money with it. But of course, it's a hard road to prove that. But you get all the potential here to do so with this tool, for example, for a start. Torino against Genoa. I figure it's even under 2.0 now. Torino are playing well. They are well respected. Genoa, of course, high tradition there, but not playing so well and never really getting their season going underway. And so it should be, even be maybe possibly under 2.0, but could be close or even slightly above, of course, I would accept. 217, yeah, maybe a bit too much above compared to market. We will see in a second. Sampdoria against Spezia should be under 2.0. Spezia lost the very important game. Who did they lose to? If we forget something, we can always click here, but I'm not quite happy here with it, with this setup. No, they beat Salernitana. They were a goal down and turned it around, looked okay there. I saw this game. But still, most of the things are red here, which means red is bad, blue is good. So Sampdoria are still performing better. This is compared to what I expected. But we are still improving on that, so you could see that here. So the price should be 165 maybe, something like that. So the price, market price, the price I pay, should be somewhere around that. 196. That was a bit silly what I compared there. So Sampdoria, not such a strong side. I have to accept that. They are maybe even a bit bad in table, but I was wrong. I was wrong, and we'd see what market says, and then we still can make up our minds. I don't have all the tables right now. I'm not checking them every day also. Salernitana, Empoli. Salernitana, could they be favorites? They won a couple of points. They did play okay in the first half in Spezia, but second half, well, they were crumbling a bit. and Spezia was simply the better side, I have to admit. And Salernitana, of course, promoted, and Ribéry and so on, but what is he really helping? I saw Ibrahimovic yesterday play, and they were discussing at the side, so maybe time's up. Anyway, would they still be favorites? Maybe computer thinks so with my settings, but maybe market could also be the case. They are still slight favorites against Empoli. No, they are even slight dogs, which sounds okay to me and could even match with markets. We will see in a second. Sassuolo against Venezia. Venezia beat Fiorentina, and I'm also supporting them in some sense. Usually I support those promoted sides in Italy. It's more difficult. You have to make gather experience in all areas there. How are these sides doing? But there are, of course, differences in them as well. So Venezia and Salernitana, maybe not the top sides you would expect to crush through, and if Parma come up again or something like that, could be different, or Brescia or sites like that, Bari, with more tradition, they could establish there. Sassuolo, so that should be under 2.0, it should be market 170 maximum, I would guess. Would my computer confirm that? Would be a bit higher, usually. It should be a bit higher, 193. So this sounds okay to me, so I was getting the turnaround there and making it a bit higher, and market will be most likely 170, I figure. We can still think about Venezia, maybe. Bologna, Milan. Okay, Milan, I think they have very, very good side. They still lost in Porto, and Porto, I have to admit, were the better side. Was a surprise to me, and I always thought, well, show them what they can do, and they have been doing well, but of course a couple of players missing and so on. So is it still the problem here for them? And talking about the title, I don't know. I mean, all the others are not so strong either. I mean, Napoli top now, but are they gonna be persistently well, confirming that? Milan may have a chance, but maybe not with this. Well, they are trying, okay, but they should be favorites, but not by this much. It should be over 2.0 or somewhere close around that. Bologna are well respected and are also pretty good. Arnautovic there also, but of course there are plenty of good players. 184 is even below 2.0, so maybe we can even consider betting Milan. We will check with the market, could be 2.0. Atalanta, Udinese should be, well, Atalanta also not so fully convincing at the moment. It could be 160 maybe, even a bit higher than that, 160 somewhere. 160, okay, on the spot. And Fiorentina, Cagliari, tough one, because Cagliari won the last game, I think 3-1. What did they play against? When I thought maybe they have a chance, the away side. But Fiorentina lost, but still should be the better side, but Cagliari also respected. It should be slightly above 2.0, I guess. Computer market, somewhere around that. 2.1, that sounds pretty right to me. So I was pretty close again with the tool, first of all. If the market agrees here, we will see. But it won't be far away, no chance. Verona against Lazio. Of course, Lazio beat Inter 3-1, turned it around in the second half. Are they? Well, they are clear favorites here. Verona not doing so well, but 2.0 is always the margin you have to discuss. There, it should be below, but not by much. Very, very slightly below 2.0. 220. We will see what market thinks. Roma, Napoli, tough one, but I like the way Roma played also at Juventus. I was watching this one 90 minutes, and they were really, really good. X-goal set 146, 147. The stat set very, very even. Of course, I was very unhappy, disappointed. Totti, Roma lost the game. They didn't deserve it. They get a penalty. They didn't convert it. They scored from this. situation, but the penalty was already given, which is always ridiculous to me because the referees, well, I mean, this is just, things are going wrong with the rules, but we're not going to discuss that. Anyway, and they should be favorites even. I'm sure it should be, could be 245, 250 maybe, but they should be ahead. Maybe even, well, okay, Napoli, too many wins. Okay, what market thinks we will see. Another clash of the titans. Inter Juventus, of course, they should be top title like Manchester United, Liverpool, and also Barcelona, Real Madrid playing. Now it's Inter Juve, camera frozen. Sorry for that. I will be through in a second. We'll compare that. And Inter should be favorites, of course. Juventus are not playing well. Inter, they won against Serie. I watched this one 3-1. Not such a tough one, but they are always tough in this competition after Serie beat Real Madrid. And anyway, 230, 4-5, something like that. And market will be around that. 235, another one. Okay, you can't see me celebrating here. Now we have to check here the Serie A. The camera, that is annoying. Torino 180, I think I was pretty close because I said under 2.0, 356, 370. It's starting again with these draw indications, so maybe, why not? Sampdoria 170, I got the turnaround there. We had 196, 4.04, 4.12. Computer would even, well, okay, so we would have to go X2 here. Why not? I mean, Sampdoria not fully convincing. Spezia made a very good impression to me. So maybe this is an idea here. Salernitana, Empoli, as I said, market might have slightly Empoli ahead, but this was agreeing with my computer's evaluations. Pretty even. I wasn't sure. Sassuolo 157. I said 175. So we said we have to give them a chance. This is a bit too low on Sassuolo, right? So we have to give them a chance here. Venedig, once again, they won a game. Now why shouldn't they be able to repeat that? Milan, as I said, should be 2.0. Markets give this price. I agree, if the players are still missing, then anyway it should be 2.0 is very well justified. I still like them, and I still think they are able to beat Bologna, of course, but 184 2.0 sounds pretty okay. Here, Atalanta market still fancies they are so much superior. 140 5.0. That is an indication there on the draw. So why not try Udinese winning a point? Maybe. Why not? Lazio is over 2.0. I said that's always the question here. After they beat, that's 220, 225. Verona not doing so well. So we even have a small margin here. The 170 are very well. Oh no, no. We have to go with. I thought it's 190 somewhere. No. We have to try with Cagliari. They have a good side. They are able to withstand Fiorentina, I'm sure. And so I have to bet that. In Roma, Napoli, there is no indication. So market fully agreeing with my evaluation. So I can't do a lot. Also in the Inter Juve, we won't find a bet unless it's a draw. 352, so 360. I mean, for the fun of it, we could say there's no disadvantage in this bet, so we could go for it. And even if you think about this match, then you can well imagine 0-0, 1-1. Who wouldn't think so? Okay, that would be my proposal for the Serie A. So thanks a lot for watching. Follow the description, leave your likes, leave your comments, subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free. Thank you very much. See you in a week again, or even earlier. Thanks.